Hi everyone, my name is Yves Drouin. I'm with Garmami.
How you doing, Yves?
Very good, thank you, my friend.
We're all excited to be here in Napanee for Great North Wrestling. We've got lots of action, of course. The main event is Hannibal versus WWE legend Gangrel. The fans are excited, we're excited, and we can't wait for it. Great North Wrestling, make sure you check out the website, greatnorthwrestling.ca. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Are you excited or what?
I am excited. Stay strong, smile big.
Look at those arms!
Yeah, baby.
Great North Wrestling. You're about to witness the debut of Hutchinson. I've come here from England to show this hierarchy of a wrestling company that no matter what you do, no matter what people say, that hierarchy will not exist in me. Why? Because Nick Williams tonight is about to witness that anarchy.
Hutchinson, tonight, Napanee, Ontario, you're in my backyard. Catalyst Nick Williams will show you a little bit of hometown hospitality.
Hutchinson versus Catalyst Nick Williams here in the opener for September 30th Napanee Show Garmami. This is Dr. Bob here. Fans, we're in for a great night of action, and this opener will be a doozy. Nick Williams is trying to show his hometown crowd here why he'll make an impact.
Well, I'll tell you what, Hutchinson has experience in mixed martial arts, grappling, boxing, kickboxing. He comes from a family of professional kickboxers over there in England, and he's come to GNW to expand his experience, Dr. Bob. So welcome to Canada.
Look at the shape that he's in. Nick Williams, Catalyst, as is also known, usually dwarfs some of his other opponents, but Hutchinson is looking huge right now. He wants to make quite a debut here. He wants to get on the GNW roster like a lot of wrestlers do. And a big win in this opener will definitely make some sort of a statement. Collar and elbow tie-up. It's evenly matched in the strength there. They're struggling with each other. They're not letting go. They don't want to lose that first lockup. It is a mental game when you get in there. Referee separates him in the corner. It was a clean break.
Fans here in Napanee don't seem to be liking Hutchinson. Clearly they're going for their hometown boy, Dr. Bob, which is Catalyst here.
Well, no one can blame them either. I think Ad's got a lot more in his repertoire in terms of the mixed martial art background, but Catalyst does have a little bit of an experience advantage. You know, when you're trained by a guy like Davey Boy Smith Jr., like Hutchinson is, you make sure you know how to handle yourself in that ring.
Yeah, I'm excited to see his grappling skills here. Excited to see submission-based style.
Go behind with a waist lock. He reverses it. Keeps it on with a wrist lock. Very high angled here. Wrenches it down. Headbutts in. That impact further torques the arm. The wrist, the shoulder, everything is impacted there. Speaking of impact, you might have seen Hutchinson recently on Impact Wrestling, and he attended several training camps as well. So he is getting to be more of a familiar face here in North America. Not shaking that off. Garman, we haven't seen too much action out of these two so far, but what do you think Hutchinson has to do to make quite a win and a debut, big showing on his debut tonight?
He's got, as you can tell from his physique, this man is very, very strong, and you better believe he can throw and suplex his opponent whenever he chooses to. So I'm expecting to see some explosive Greco-Roman throws and possibly even some no-gi judo over here from Hutchinson, and more importantly, his submission-based style is going to be interesting to see how he implements it.
There's a good chance he just uses that strength that he has in abundance as well.
For sure. But I mean, Catalyst himself, as you know, has a lot of experience in wrestling, and he's faced various competitors of various sizes. But look at the strength on Anarchy here, Mr. Hutchinson. He just blocked the Luthez press, I believe.
Almost hit him
just
in
by standing.
He's in a gorilla press, or sorry, rather a bear hug. Raining down punches on him. Catalyst has had enough. Takes him into the corner with shots here.
Now, Dr. Bob, in your opinion, what does Catalyst need to do to take down this anarchy here, this ad Hutchinson?
He's got to stay on him and not let that physical dominance here that ad Hutchinson clearly has put him over or rather intimidate him. That, however, will not help you win the match.
Belly to back suplex.
Wow!
Goes right for the pin. Look at that.
Almost looked like a deadlift German. Ad clearly wanted to get this win quick. Like a statement with his first match. Going for the pin. Not enough, but look at his head. Catalyst is already feeling that. Grabbing the back of his head. Maybe giving up a bullseye to Ad Hutchinson.
Fans out here in Napanee are happy to see Great North Wrestling back in Napanee, obviously. It's been a while since they've seen Great North Wrestling, and it's fantastic to see international talent from England coming here, in Canada at the premier professional wrestling promotion, Great North Wrestling. Make sure you visit greatnorthwrestling.ca to find out more information.
Big sliding lariat. Almost a sliding D, goes for the pin again. Ad Hutchinson has smartly been going for pin after high impact moves, trying to get that win quickly, not showboating around. I do like that about Ad.
He's remarkably quick for a guy his size. You know, he can go, he can move quickly, and he can strike with power and ferocity.
Great North Wrestling showing you they're bringing the best talent from all around the world for you fans. And next up, we know that November 5th will be the Rockland Show. A lot of these wrestlers will be in the Battle Royal to crown the first World Television Champion.
Who do you think is going to win that, Dr. Bob?
There's too many unknowns in there. Of course, we have our favorites, each one of us, Garmami, but too many people in that big Battle Royal to really call at this point.
Oh, my God. Did you see his head snap back? I think he's out. He's out.
Sticking with the game plan here. Big power move, then a pin. Big power move, then a pin. Hutchinson sticking with a good game plan, and I think Catalyst has lost all of his game plan at this point.
I think his power is the catalyst that will put down Catalyst.
Big European uppercut by the European.
He's talking smack to the fans here. The Napanee fans can't stand this guy. And clearly they're jealous of his power and fit. Look at it.
Crossbody! Almost a 3. That could have looked like it was the advantage he was looking for.
Oh, Catalyst
almost
goes
fell to
right
the
over.
outside, but Catalyst holds on. Good balance from the big man.
Come on,
look at Ad's shape, and these strikes are taking a lot of it. He has been impressive so far, Garmami.
Finish him. And this Catalyst. Ow!
Big suplex from the outside in. Could that be all? Almost a 3.
Where is this Catalyst getting this energy from, man?
Even if you can make a pin on that first attempt, tiring them down with a second or third pinfall attempt is always a smart move as well. It takes a lot of energy for the opponent to kick out, further draining his resilience. Ad knows this, and he's using his body weight to really tire out his opponent.
Look at this, pinning his knee right on his face while he's working a wrist lock here. You could switch easily into an armbar. This man likes to torture his opponents.
The British, I think, especially now in 2017, are well known for their joint manipulation. The submissions that they have, and they're absolutely at the top of the game across the world in terms of these submissions. And you'll see wrist locks, you'll see sort of smaller joint manipulations everywhere, but they really bring it all together. It's definitely their specialty across the world.
Hashtag Wigan England. Come on, just switch to a Jujigatami, go for the armbar, finish him. Break his arm in Napanee. Make him
Catalyst
famous.
is getting back up for his hometown fans. And just like that, Ad stops him with a knee to the gut.
Look at the power.
Scoop slam.
Look at the power.
Got to build up to something with that scoop slam.
I'm really liking this ad Hutchinson, Dr. Bob.
He's been quite a threat so far, quite impressive in that ring. Even picking up the taller man and Catalyst. You can just imagine what he'll do to a smaller opponent.
Right back to the wrist lock. He's got a double wrist lock. Kimura, as some might call it.
He's been sticking to that power and submission game. It's been going well for him so far. Catalyst has had his moments, but so far for the last few minutes, it's been all ad.
Oh!
John Woo dropkick! Almost shook the ring there. Might have moved a few inches. Cannonball into the corner. He's got to go for the pin. This is his best opportunity so far. Flatliner.
He's on a roll right now. He better go for the pin and finish it. Come on,
Reverse
buddy.
sweep. Here he goes.
Come on.
And
Hutchinson's still in it, Dr. Bob. He's still in it to win it.
the ref's showing us two, I guess, just by a fraction of a hair there.
Now, as this match keeps progressing here, who do you think's got the best cardio? Who do you think's endurance is the most dominant one? Who's the better?
I probably still give it to Ad because, I mean, he has been dishing out more punishment so far than Catalyst has. Who knows? It's anybody's game so far.
Are you kidding? Oh, reverses it.
Almost went for a corner roll there. Stops him in his track. Belly to belly, perhaps.
Just catches him with all that power.
Oh! Big spine buster. Plants him into the ground. Garmami, this might be all.
Come on.
Kicks out again. Both showing their resiliency. They do not want to make this show opener a loss. And he's calling for it. What are we going to see out of Ad Hutchinson?
Karanin lift. He's going to do a Karanin lift here. Shades of Alexander Karelin, former wrestling legend, Greco-Roman wrestling Olympic legend here.
That lifts him there.
Showing his grappling roots here. Goes for the pin.
That could have been all. I was waiting with bated breath, and just like Hutchinson, I am in disbelief that Catalyst kicked out. What else does Ad have to do here right
Give
now?
him one more. He just needs one more, Dr. Bob. I'm telling you. One more lift. Come on.
Also known as the lesser test lift. Now he's going for shoulders into the corner. Always a setup for perhaps a high-risk move. Dangerous for both men of this size. We've seen men like PCO go off the top and make it look effortless, but fans, lest I remind you, this is very dangerous territory for any wrestler. We've seen injuries come off of this regularly, so this is a dangerous predicament for both. Going for a superplex, perhaps.
Come on, Hutchinson. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it.
The fans are buzzing.
I can't believe this Catalyst. Where is he getting this energy from? Where is he getting this energy from? He keeps shifting the momentum over. It must be the fans here, the Great North Wrestling fans in Napanee. Oh, big shoulder block.
That extra impact that comes from coming off the top rope, he's feeling it. Ducks it into the blue thunder bomb, goes for the pin. An excellent. Whoa!
Really close there. Really.
Some people
really
are confused.
No,
is that
no.
a three?
No, he kicked out. He kicked out, of course. The referee's regulating the situation, Dr. Bob. He kicked out.
My goodness, that looked like a three. Just see how close this match is and how much Ad Hutchinson does not want to be embarrassed in his first match out here. He came here with a huge amount of confidence, and he will not take this loss.
I mean, Catalyst is a tough guy, but the man needs a tan, Dr. Bob. No offense, Catalyst.
Don't know how that has anything to do with wrestling, Garmami.
Oh! Landing right on his behind here.
A tailbone must be smarting.
Look at the power on Ad Hutchinson.
An Oklahoma Stampede. Oh! Drills him to the mat. That has got to be all. And a huge win for Hutchinson, making an impact on his first match here at GNW.
Anarchy rules.
What might we see out of Hutchinson in future outings at GNW? The sky is the limit for this man. Don't forget the name of Hutchinson, his warrior out of the UK.
Here's PCO style Quebecer Pierre in Rockland, Ontario, Canada. It's a very, very special night because the title is born. It's the Hannibal TV title. The championship is up for grab in a battle royal, and I can promise you one thing: this title is coming back to me, and you will see body flying all over the place.
Flash Funk versus Nathan Banner here at Great North Wrestling in Napanee, Ontario. My name is Gurmami and I'm joined by Dr. Bob.
Gurmami, what a great event coming up tonight here, and I'm excited for this one right now. Flash Funk, also known as Too Cold Scorpio, coming in with a previous persona. And look at Nathan Banner, this gigantic human being, 6'6", 350 pounds, possibly even heavier. Look at the man. These two warriors squaring off right now. Who do you think's got the edge in this one, Gurmami?
Well, I think definitely the belligerent beast, Nathan Banner, he's got something to prove. As you know, he's coming back after being injured for about a year in his match by Wes Briscoe. We haven't seen him in a Great North Wrestling, and I think the fans are very excited to see this beast, this giant, demolish this alleged legend, your friend there, Flash Funk.
Alleged, I don't know how you could say that, but Nathan Banner has always been impressive here in GNW. He's wrestled across the world, from New Jersey, of course, Trenton, and he's wrestled in Japan for Pro Wrestling 01. You know, he's got the kanji across his tights every single time he's come to GNW. He's been impressive. And that last match you were talking about with Wes Briscoe, he did gain the victory in that one. You know, his big return, he'd like nothing more than to drop this legend right now. And here we go. Trash talking right now, playing little mind games, and it's fun. Poking a little fun maybe at his opponent. He's got to take him a little seriously.
Mind games are certainly part of this here. I think Nathan Banner, as much as, you know, he grew up watching Flash Funk, but he doesn't respect him. He doesn't think Funk deserves to be in the same damn ring as him tonight.
I think he was making fun of his age, and the collar and elbow tie-up right now. We'll see if he can take on the more established, experienced wrestler in Flash Funk. Funk knows all the tricks of the trades, can take on the bigger, heavier, stronger opponent in Nathan Banner.
There he goes dancing. I mean, look, Banner's not impressed. He came here to fight, okay? He came, look, he's telling the referee doesn't know what to do. Banner's offended and disrespected here by Flash Funk. And clearly, Funk is scared. I think he's scared, hence why he's got that nervous tick, hence why he dances. It's to calm his anxiety. There you go.
Oh, no, a little taunting.
There's the taunt. How you like that, Flash Funk?
Showing that he is equally as funky. But, you know, Banner doesn't do that with any joviality here. He's doing that just to mock the legend. Flash Funk, a.k.a. Too Cold Scorpio, had a hellacious matchup last time we saw him with Hannibal. He's got to get back on the winning side of the things right now. Both men taking their time, feeling each other out, trying to gain an advantage. The bigger man, he has put on some weight too, getting even scarier, more intimidating since last time we saw him against Wes Briscoe.
He's certainly stronger than Funk. I don't know why Funk is even daring to challenge the 6'6", 350-pound giant here, Nathan Banner. Oh, big knee to the chest.
Last we talked, Gurmami, you know, Funk is an all-arounder. If anyone can take down the man of size of Banner, Nathan Banner the Prodigy, it would be Flash Funk. Now, he calls himself the Prodigy because early on he knew he had all the tools to make it in this game. But you know what? After various victories across the states, here in GNW and Pro Wrestling 01 in Japan, I think this man might be trying to cement a legacy of his own. Doesn't want to just be known as a prodigy any longer. Flash Funk with a big shoulder tackle there. Sends the big man into the ropes. There's going to be a battle of perhaps skills and experience against the brute strength and viciousness of Banner. What do you think Banner's got to do right now? Because he's reeling.
Banner needs to get aggressive. He needs to show Flash Funk that he is the stronger man. Look, Funk is backing away. Funk is scared. Banner's confident. Look at that smile. Look at that grin. He knows he's the beast in this. He can take whatever Funk delivers.
Overconfidence might be his downfall.
I wouldn't say it's overconfidence, Dr. Bob. It's confidence. Come on, man. Get with the program.
Chops not phasing the big man. Knife edge, chops, forearms. Ruff better stay out of the way at least.
Ooh. Again, that power. And that experience as well, as you mentioned. He's fought abroad.
Faced off with some heavy hitters here.
Both Banner and Briscoe will also be in the 30-man Battle Royal for Great North Wrestling World Television title, along with other stars like Quebecer Pierre and Jeremy Prophet. Make sure you check out greatnorthwrestling.ca for more information.
What a match and main event that'll be. And you know Banner has nothing but ideas and just want for revenge on his mind against Wes Briscoe. When he gets this shot in that 30-man Battle Royal, he'll probably go beeline straight to Wes Briscoe. Briscoe's a former Canadian champion, so the Rockland match will be interesting. Nothing to take away, of course, from Flash Funk right now.
And Briscoe's gonna get squashed like the Hobbit he is, because he's facing a 6'6", 350-pound beast.
Tights that high side headlock, really gripping down here. Funk's trying to squeeze as well, but he does not have the leverage. The strength, of course, on Banner's side.
Fans here are loving Great North Wrestling action. It's been a while since Great North Wrestling has come back to Napanee, and you know this place is packed with fans from Kingston, from Cornwall, all the way across Ontario just for this great event here.
Flash Funk with a dropkick sends his opponent out to the floor. November 5th, Rockland GNW event, a 30-man battle royal for the GNW World Television Championship. We'll be crowning a new champion. Garmami, like you said, the fans are excited to see this one and this entire event. We're going to have some huge matchups coming out tonight.
Oh! Funk goes flying right into Banner. Fans are getting into this right now. The fans here in Napanee are loving the action. What is Funk doing? What is he doing?
I don't know if this is legal, but the referee showing a little bit of leniency.
More like the ref is biased. Shame on you, ref. How are you going to let this Flash Funk?
Oh, and a big shot. Banner is reeling.
Talk about crowd participation here at Great North Wrestling.
Family-friendly event, of course.
Indeed. So what do you think Funk needs to do to beat this giant here?
I think he's doing exactly that, staying on his opponent. He's got so many versatile moves in his arsenal. That axe drop kick or axe kick to the back of the head. He's going up top.
Uh-oh. This is where he's really dangerous, Dr. Bob, as you know.
High risk maneuver. He's splashing. Funk's gripping at his ribs right now. Wincing.
Yeah, he looks hurt right there. He looks in like he landed on Banner, the 6'6", 350-pound big man, and obviously, what do you expect?
I think he caught an elbow or something in the ribs right now. He is seriously hurt, fans.
Well, Banner ain't no joke, you know. He knew Funk was gonna land, so he extended his elbow and he did the right thing. He's experienced as well. I know Funk is a veteran, but so is Banner in his own right.
Funk has not recovered, ladies and gentlemen. Even that pin was more of a desperation move than anything else. He's hurting. He's hurting really bad.
Just tap out.
He might be
Funk.
giving it out right now.
Tap out. Give up. It's okay. There's no shame in giving up, especially when you're facing off with Nathan Banner, the prodigy. Banner just squeezing the life right out of Funk. Squeezing the funk right out of Flash Funk here in Napanee.
Scorpio, a.k.a. Flash Funk, is resourceful as anyone, but might have been a little bit too much off the chew right now. I don't think he's got anything left in the tank after that big rib injury.
Banner in his condescending vibe. It's fantastic.
Go for the big corner splash! And if Flash Funk wasn't out of it before, you know that took out every last breath.
Just give up.
Gotta
Funk.
be it. Oh! Funk still has a little left.
He ain't got nothing. Coming out here dressed like that. Who does he think he is, Superfly? Banner is the man right now. He's gonna beat this Flash Funk and send him back to the old age home where he belongs.
Disrespectful as always. Flash Funk, though, can pull out the win from any angle, from any part of the ring. Might not be a good idea to fly anymore in this match, but he's still got the arsenal of kicks and strikes. Oh!
Look at that, Dr. Bob.
Straight on the chin. That is all. And no! Gets up at 2 3/4.
Come on, Banner.
Thought
You
that
got
super
this.
kick was it.
You got this, Banner. Finish this Flash Funk once and for all.
We might be looking at the next World Television Champion. Right now he has to get through Flash Funk, though, pulling some momentum in for the main event. Rockland, November 5th, GNW. Last show of 2017. What does Funk have left right now at a clear disadvantage?
I'll tell you what, he's got some funky boots. That's about it. He ain't got nothing else. He's done. Banner teasing him here. Condescending tone. I love it.
Don't count Flash Funk out.
I can't get him out. He's done. He's done, Dr. Bob. Look at this.
Not done
Psychological
till you see
warfare.
the 3 count. Banner's taunting him.
What a
Giving
bully.
the legend too much time.
I love it.
Broken ribs or not, he is here to fight. Capo kick into the corner. What did I tell you? Flash Funk can hit you from any part of the ring. Remind me, I'm not a wrestler, but this might be a mistake.
This is a huge mistake. Clearly, this delusional old man here with his broken ribs thinks he can still fly. He's
Oh! Front flip leg drop. That could be all. Flash Funk making me eat my words. Big payoff for that move, but his ribs can't be feeling good.
Just give up, Funk. You ain't got it. You're done.
Remind me, you
You're
know,
done.
rib injuries, any sort of rib injury makes it hard to breathe. It makes it difficult for any competitor to try to gain that next step, get that next move. Every breath is labored. What a Herculean effort by Flash Funk right now.
Speaking of Herculean, Dr. Bob.
Banner
Got him!
Sit out, powerbomb! And that is all a gigantic victory for Nathan Banner, cementing his return here in GNW. Had a win about a year ago against West Briscoe and Hawkesbury, and another win here tonight.
Make sure you visit GreatNorthWrestling.ca to find out the next big show in Rockland. This is the last show of the year. GreatNorthWrestling.ca on November 5th. Don't you dare miss it.
Nathan Banner soaking in some adulation or just trash talking the fans.
Well, he told us he was going to beat Flash Funk, and he delivered. The man delivers.
Funk is hurt, and this puts an exclamation mark on Nathan Banner's return. Everyone on the roster better take notice.
Bristol, I'm coming for you. Too old Scorpio. Tonight has finally come. You and I, one-on-one, in Napanee. I can care less if you're Flash Funk or Too Cold Scorpio, because at the end of the day, the result will always be the same. And after tonight, I will prove why you no longer belong in this business as I leave your ass laid out in the middle of the ring.
Great North Wrestling here in Napanee. We're joined by Flash Funk just after his match here with Nathan Banner. Can you lead us through your match, sir?
You know, basically it was, stepped in the ring with the kid. Never been in the kid with this kid, Nathan Banner. Not underestimating the kid, not realizing how big, how strong the kid really is. Not only that though, just impressed on his agility and his ability as a big man in the ring. I'm thinking to myself, this kid reminds me of myself when I was 250 and 260, able to flip-flop and fly. Working through the match, going with him. I had him down on the mat, I had him set up. I went up to the top and I went off for a crossbody, turn in the air. I'm thinking to myself, I got this kid. Little did I know, kid's probably been around for a while, probably seen a lot of things that I've done. This ain't his first barbecue. I should have known that. So him seeing this spectacular move coming off the top, trying to maybe protect or roll out of the way, and happened to roll his shoulder up, and with me coming off the splash, landed right on my ribs, right on his shoulder, and I truly believe I cracked another rib. And I was, unfortunately, he was victoriously tonight. The better man won. Take my hat off to you, kid. But let me tell you something, I did get hurt. Any other day of the week, another time on down the line, if you want to sign your name to the dotted line and step in the ring with Flash Funk, baby, let me tell you something. The people out here are yet to see me flip-flop and fly. Come off the top with the 450. Drop the bomb on ya. And send these folks happy with the 1, the 2, the 3. And get funky with Flash Funk.
A few questions for you, sir. Clearly the fans in Napanee were very excited to see you. They love the energy you bring. Obviously you're a legend, a highly respected performer worldwide. How did it feel to have Nathan Banner, this giant, the man stands 6'6", weighs 330, ridicule you and mock you and antagonize you, calling you old man? Do you think that impacted you psychologically?
I done been around these young kids. A lot of these young kids step in the ring. I done forgot more stuff than most of these kids will ever learn in the business. My thing is never ever in this business, no matter how long a person's been in this business, like myself, for a young kid like him to underestimate. You never underestimate your opponent, and that's what I did. I underestimated the kid. I didn't think that he had the experience. I didn't think that he had the guts to step in the ring with Flash Funk and take it to me like he did.
Well, there you hear it, folks. We hope to see you in the ring again, maybe with a rematch with this big monster or anyone else. You've got lots of fans here at Great North Wrestling. All the best in your recovery.
I would like to see all the great fans out there. If it wasn't from all you great fans out here cheering me on, I don't know how I was able to get through that match without all you great fans. It's the fans who make it. It's the fans who break it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep watching. You can watch this, and if you miss this, the HannibalShow.com. Check it out. We got you.
Oh, it's us again! Your good old pals, the Freaks! Back in Great North Wrestling, that's right. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, Rockland. We're coming to you, folks, that's right.
What's going on in Rockland?
Well, here's the thing. It's kind of a little split in between us because they're introducing the Hannibal TV title, folks, that's right. But the only way that's going to win, it's only one of us that are going to get it, unfortunately. That's right, because it's a battle royal, and one of us, Freaks. One of us. No, we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again.
What happens if we both win?
We're sharing it if we both win. So that's how it's going to go. So, folks, battle royal, TV title, one of us are taking it. See you then, Freaks.
The Mighty Minis, Pepperjack and Kid Canuck versus The Spoiler. Garmami, I don't know about you, but this is the most excited I've been for a matchup in quite a while.
The fans here in Napanee are very happy to see the Spoiler, of course, taking on the mighty. Look at this, the mighty minis. What did you call them? Midgets?
They might be taller than the Spoiler at this point.
Talking about adding insult to injury.
Handicap matchup, 2 versus 1. I still think Spoiler outweighs them both.
You better believe it. I mean, look at the man. He's built like a bodybuilding madman from Hawkesbury. What are these?
Surfboard! Oh, the kids are loving it. The fans are loving it. These mighty minis. It's going to be a tall order for the Spoiler to win this one.
Well, wait a minute, Dr. Bob. First and foremost, who do these midgets think they are insulting the Spoiler out of here, humiliating him with this sort of diabolical behavior here? These mask-wearing little
mighty
people.
minis. That's who they are. Canuck and Pepperjack are often enemies as well, sometimes partners, but this professional rivalry is gaining some respect for each other. You know, trying to make a name for yourself in professional wrestling when you're of this stature is very difficult, and all respect to them.
Well, wait a minute. Don't they have Napoleon complexes? Can't they use their Napoleon complex? Look at this. Look at this athlete here. Extending his hand.
Spoiler doesn't get the handshake. Oh,
That's
what
right.
a spoiled sport.
Stomp on these midgets. Get rid of them. This is Great North Wrestling. We ain't got no time for that. We know the kids love this. Great North Wrestling fans all over the world. Look,
What is this?
his manager, who happens to be his wife, is choking him like,
oh, and a big slam. Did you see him just bounce up? That can't feel good, especially when you're that small. You get that extra speed. It's easier for Spoiler. You know how strong he is already.
How you feeling, Kid Canuck? What? Are you kidding me?
Oh, sends it for a spin. Almost tumbles him out of the ring. And see there, he's out. Kip ups. That Kid Canuck, interesting fact, he is the actual grandson of Tom Thumb, the famous midget wrestler as well. English-born, immigrated to Canada. World-renowned star, and Kid Canuck would like nothing better than to follow in his footsteps. Historically, midget matches have had a long, storied history of being showcased at multiple WrestleMania events. They've competed in the NWA World Title matches and a midget championship. Got famous back in the 40s and 50s, and Canada's produced some of the most famous little people wrestlers ever. Tiger Jackson, who's Dink the Clown, Skylo Low, Little Beaver, legends in professional wrestling.
I got to tell you, Dr. Bob, we appreciate your great knowledge of the sport of professional wrestling.
I'm just excited, and he bites him. I don't think that's legal, but the referee showing a little leniency.
Well, you know, as much as I like Spoiler, I don't understand why he's wearing those Daisy Dukes. Now, look here. I know you got big legs and all that, homeboy, but look here, man. Why are you wearing Daisy Dukes? What's up with that?
Oh, well, I don't know. You're going to have to ask him in the back. Look at the athleticism from Kid Canuck.
What is he going to do? Start twerking in the middle of the ring?
Monkey flip. Got a couple of flips in there. That athleticism, and it's just making Spoiler angrier and angrier, really.
I mean, he should be. I mean, he's being humiliated here by these two little people, these two little men. And the fans out here in Napanee are loving this. Great North Wrestling is always bringing such entertainment to the fans all across Canada.
Look at that short temper on Guy Gagné right now.
You and your puns, Dr. Bob.
That was not on purpose. Please grow up.
Oh, right. Look at this guy. He's on a roll here.
I think I'm a little above that.
Well, you know,
the Spoiler
can't stand these midgets and their diabolical tactics here. They've gone rogue here. They've gone crazy.
The minis are actually, they've been maybe dominating this one so far. Spoiler, he thought he had a cakewalk tonight, 1 versus 2 handicap matchup. You know what? He's been showing a change of heart from his last match in Ottawa, the one where he drew against Jebediah Tatum. I spoke to Spoiler in the back. He's got a one-track mind. He's finished with trying to please the fans. He wants to be the first world television champion, and that'll be up for grabs on the next event at GNW, November 5th.
He's very famous in Hawkesbury. They know him all across Canada, and he wants that strap. Everyone wants that strap. Make sure you check out GreatNorthWrestling.ca for more information on that show. Big show. It's the last show of the year. You don't want to miss it.
GNW is going to go out with a bang, and what bigger way to... What is this? Backing away. Why would the Spoiler have to do that? He outweighs both of his opponents right now.
He's intelligent. He's clearly above his competition. How about that?
Oh, terrible. Pepper Jack right now. He's biting at the chomping at the bit, trying to get at his opponent. Whoa, these big clubs, if you think they hurt against a regular-sized human being, the little people here are taking it double, triple the amount of force. Remember, these mighty minis are very used to fighting in handicap matches, but Spoiler is no regular-sized human being.
That's right. Clobber that. What's his name? Pepper Jack?
Pepper Jack.
Jalapeno.
He is spicy when he gets on a roll.
Yeah, well, he just landed face first. He's looking like a victim right now. I'll tell you what, Spoiler might think his opponents are beneath him, way beneath him, Dr. Bob.
That's terrible going on. I'm a little embarrassed to be sitting next to you right now.
Well, you know, these dwarfs, these little people.
What's this?
Are you
double suplex? Not even 10, 20 feet in the air.
I don't
know how high that went up.
I can't believe what I'm seeing here. These midgets are going rogue here. They've lost their minds.
Kid Canuck is on fire right now. He is showing what he's got.
I'll tell you what, Napoleon complexes are dangerous, and these midgets got it all figured out here.
They fell a little short on on that attempt of being able to pin him after the double suplex. But they gotta stay. Use him as a battering ram. I'm loving this, Gurmami.
You're smiling like a little kid, Dr. Bob. You're smiling like all the fans out here tonight. No, are you kidding me?
Samoan drop!
Outstanding. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe Kid Canuck could Samoan drop the big man here, the Spoiler.
That's why they call him the Mighty Minis, Gurmami. Again, taking that time out when you get in the ropes. The opponents have to back up, have to give you some space, but he is using this quite liberally.
Aren't they called delusional dwarfs?
I do not think that is their name.
Megalomaniacal, Napoleon complex wrestlers. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that scoop slam high angled.
He's got Pepper Jack. Pepper Jack, that's the tallest you'll ever be in your life.
Stop belittling these guys. That's got to be it. That was a valiant effort on both their parts. But you're not kicking out of a move like that from the Spoiler. You might be looking at the next World Television Champion here at GNW.
November the 5th, I'm going to Rockland to the Battle Royal. I will try to go in there for win the belt for the World TV Championship.
In Napanee, Ontario, Canada, tonight I'm facing Jeremy Prophet, 2 times Canadian heavyweight champion for the Great North Wrestling Organization. But there's something that you might know, Jeremy, It's the fact that you're facing the real submission machine in pro wrestling, and Quebecer, Pierre, Carl Ouellet, PCO style. And tonight, I can guarantee you one thing. You're going all over my submission book, and I'm going to submit you, and I'm going to make you tap out. That's a promise.
What a matchup we have coming up. PCO, Quebecer Pierre versus Jeremy Prophet. I am Dr. Bob here with Gurmami. Gurmami, what kind of impact do you think a match like this will have on the fans and the future of Great North Wrestling?
Fans are very, very lucky to see this match between these two extremely talented, tough, and respectfully diverse professional wrestlers. By that I mean both individuals here train in various styles of martial arts, and they incorporate full contact, be it Kyokushin karate by PCO, as well as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing, of course, by Jeremy Prophet. So this is going to be a very exciting, unique match here. As always, Great North Wrestling is always bringing it to you, Dr. Bob.
A lot of fans have been chanting and talking about Hannibal and Gangrel here tonight, but you know what? You can't look over this match. Look past it. There's going to be huge ramifications for the Battle Royal, GNW's next event in Rockland for the World Television Champion. You could be looking at the next and first World Television Champion of GNW. These two men, like you said, such diverse backgrounds. Not just pro wrestling, but they've got MMA experience, they've got kickboxing experience, plenty of other backgrounds in the art forms, martial arts. I think we're going to see a heck of a match here tonight.
It's always that hard-hitting, style that fans worldwide love. You know, Great North Wrestling's got fans worldwide in England, in Germany, in Mexico, in Japan, obviously in Canada and the United States. And the fans love to see this sort of action here. You know, Jeremy Prophet, extremely tough. The man can go. He's extremely confident in his abilities, and he's, you know, we haven't seen him in quite some time since his injury. Tell us about that.
He's been injured back in May at the last May's GNW event against Davey Boy Smith Jr. He's fully recovered. He's been wanting a matchup with the best. And when you want the best, you get in the ring with somebody like a PCO. Neither of these two men, and I've spoken to both of them in the back, neither of these two men are looking for an easy fight tonight. They're going to bring it and give it their all. They're both absolutely, wow, what a shoulder check, absolutely determined to be the winner in this one.
PCO's definitely got the power over him, Jeremy Prophet. Not to take away from Jeremy Prophet, of course.
Oh! A kick to the ribs. How can you take away from Prophet, the longest reigning GNW Canadian champion of all time? You'd love to add that World Television Championship.
That was a Kake Yoko by PCO. Obviously, as I mentioned, he trains in Kyokushin Karate, and he incorporates that style of extremely violent and aggressive karate. This is full contact karate, the elite style of karate, as we've seen many former K1 fighters come from that background, and PCO, Dr. Bob, incorporates that style. He's known as a very heavy-hitting machine, as well as a submission machine.
The real submission machine in professional wrestling. He calls himself, is not an empty moniker at all. He will prove it in any and all matches.
But I gotta say this, as much as he's a solid competitor, Dr. Bob, Jeremy Prophet is known to be detrimentally determined to destroy the enemy. He is a brilliant in-ring performer. He's got a lot of experience, and damn it, he's got the dreadlocks and the confidence, Dr. Bob. Oh, switch right to a Jujikatami.
Sunset flip, not accomplished there, and he's got to go run to the ropes, pretty close to the ropes for an escape. Might not have been the best positioning, but you know, that might have just been the mental games by PCO, showing his opponent that he can put him in submission anywhere in the ring at any time. Overhand wrist lock takes him down.
Big sweep there, Osoto Gary sweep. Goes in for his bicep crusher compression lock.
That's how he won his last matchup here at GNW.
That's right.
Could be a quick win. Did not wear his opponent down enough. But again, just showing that he can put on a submission at any limb, any part of the body, just picking apart his opponent. It's a boot to his face for his troubles. Catches him. Show of strength. Prophet is not a small man. PCO sending him over like a sack of potatoes onto his shoulder.
His ribs must be in a lot of pain there.
The much bigger opponent like PCO, Finley roll. Fireman's roll through, and he's what's he pointing out to his fans? He wants to take to the air.
Interesting modified back elbow drop here by PCO. Always innovative, always bringing you something unique. This man always gives 200% during his matches here with a nice solid Mawashi kick right to the chest and to the back. Again, these are devastating strikes by the full contact karate and grappling specialist. PCO, the submission machine, the catch wrestler. The man's got quite the long list of acronyms and keywords to go along with his skill set.
Senton crushing his opponent again, goes for the pin, hooks the outside leg. That was almost all of that string of high impact moves to his opponent. Prophet's got to pick it up right now. Well, when you're facing off someone the size of PCO and the unrelenting strikes and just moves that you get, you got to put it into full gear. Sleeper hold here. Coming off of the carotid artery.
Come on, Prophet, get out of this, Prophet.
Down.
Bam!
Prophet making the smart move.
Jeremy Prophet is one of the smartest wrestlers in Great North Wrestling.
No argument there. I might not appreciate his tactics very much. But no argument about his intelligence. So what a kick, almost sweeping almost like a Pele right now.
Intelligent, very, very confident, and ruthless when it comes to bringing his own variation of tactics to put down the enemy here, to put down PCO.
Rapid kicks and strikes after that quick pin attempt. He's not letting up for a second, and that's what you got to do to beat a man the caliber of PCO. You know, PCO, he's had a storied bunch of accolades here. 3-time WWE champion. Of course, he's won the WCW Hardcore champion. He's done it all in promotions all across the world. And like we said, Prophet is a 2-time Canadian champion. Both these men are gunning for the World Television Championship in Rockland. Everybody who's anybody is going to want to be in that matchup.
Outstanding net breaker by Jeremy Prophet here. This man doesn't lack confidence. He doesn't lack skill. He's got it all. He, as you mentioned, 2-time champion.
A little bit too confident in a pin.
Not too confident. That's Jeremy Prophet, man. He knows what he's doing in there. He's ruthless. He's tough. He's skilled. Look at that.
Double knees.
PCO's done, Dr. Bobby. He's done.
Trying to crush PCO in the corner. Ooh. Another running one from coast to coast. Building up that speed, that velocity, that impact.
A natural-born competitor, this Jeremy Prophet. He has the desire, the innate desire to win. He's a victor. He's a champ. You know, he's got it all. I can't emphasize that. Not to take away from PCO, but Jeremy Prophet here is by far ruthless and relentless.
He's got the advantage right now, too. Perhaps spoke too soon. Those knees into the lower abdomen here. PCO's looking to pick him up, perhaps for a gorilla press slam or something of that kind. Whoa! Catches him with the back of his heel here. Thought that might have knocked PCO right out. Very close. Almost a huge win. Well, both these competitors be a huge win for either side. What a matchup we've had so far.
Napanee's loving it out here, Dr.
See how excited Napanee fans were for this match, and it is paying off right now. All their anticipation and excitement, they have not been let down.
Oh, look at this!
Some reversals.
Oh my God, he's got a reverse standing Sangoku Jime, which is reverse standing triangle choke. What an outstanding! We've never seen this in professional wrestling. Great North Wrestling is always bringing it to you. Look at this. It's got a modified triangle choke.
Prophet would like nothing better than to submit the real submission machine in pro wrestling. Oh! Air raid crash slash Death Valley driver. Didn't see where his head was at, but right into the corner.
I can't believe what I just saw, Dr. Dawa. That was an amazing submission attempt. A standing triangle choke variation. Outstanding.
Well, that's what you get sometimes when an opponent that much bigger and that much stronger than you. You do face the risk, that elevation that he reverses it.
Prophet is confident enough in his grappling abilities to bring that to the submission machine himself. It's
oh! Catches him and stuffs him there. Lariats and back elbows. You can't let PCO build any speed. Dropkick, almost a John Woo variation, crashes him into the corner. What a matchup, Garmami, we're seeing here so far.
The big man can move like a lightweight. It's outstanding. This PCO's, and look at this. He's coming in with his own Shikensukis here, his own variation of strikes right to the liver.
The ref's got to watch out for close fists.
Outstanding. Yet another Shikensuki.
That looks very close to the throat.
Vicious and with the intent to shut Jeremy Prophet up, clearly.
Almost a 3 count. Every single pinfall is perilously close to being the end of this matchup. He's got to bring a second win here. Oh! And that combination corner splash DDT. Could this be all? PCO looking very exhausted, but he's got to get back. He's got to build on the momentum he's got so far. And Prophet's got to find a second win right now.
Both of these gentlemen are going to be fighting at the Battle Royal for the Great North Wrestling World Television Championship in Rockland. And pretty much everyone in the company is going to be there, as well as Wes Briscoe. And both of these two are favored to win, obviously, because they bring a lot of experience and a lot of tenacity when it comes to that in-ring action here. Great North Wrestling.
And very quickly, the tickets for the Rockland event are on sale through ticketweb.ca or at Jumbo Pizza, Snap Fitness in Rockland. Could this be it? PCO's got him on the top. We've seen him go for various moves, especially that top rope Frankensteiner.
This guy's always giving 200%, Dr. Bob. As much as I don't like him, you got to respect the heart and the will to put it down every time.
He's biting him. He bit him in the ear. A Mike Tyson variation there.
Hey, that's an honor. Mike Tyson's a legend. Ow!
Oh, double stomp. 2 big moves to the chest. Lion salt.
Outstanding.
See how he gripped his wrist there, making it very hard to kick out. Your arms turned in there, try to get any leverage from your shoulders. Impossible. Got to kick out with your legs completely. Prophet going for another variation of a pin.
The 2-time champion is not giving PCO any breaks out here. Boom! Big kick right to the back of the head.
Almost got to scrum you.
Roundhouse to the gut.
Look at the viciousness and confidence on his face. He smells blood in the water. Could be over very soon. Jeremy Prophet. Gotta watch out for those lethal feet.
I think PCO's out. He's out on his feet. He's done. Finish him, Prophet. Fans out here are going nuts here. Oh, look at the elevation on that drop kick.
A beautiful picture. Perfect drop kick that puts Quebecer Pierre down to the floor, signaling that he's going up top. As much as we've talked about both of these striking and grappling games, let's not forget both of these competitors are masters off the top rope. Might have been a mistake. He did not wear his opponent down enough. His overhand chops. These thrusts, double-handed knife edge chops. Kobashi-like in their viciousness. Signaling for one more time, Gramami.
Come on, Prophet, push him out of the way, knock him, do something quick. Don't let this big man, don't let him do it. Oh, no!
Oh! Top rope Frankensteiner. That has got to be it, fans. What a matchup. He's just got to drape himself over.
Come on, Prophet, get out of this. You can do it.
PCO saying that wasn't enough. The man with all this experience is saying that he's going up to the top. Perhaps signaling for the cannonball that he has made famous.
Come on, Prophet. Get out of there, There you go.
Smartly
there
moving to the outside.
It's all that experience, you know, for Jeremy Prophet. He always knows where he's at. Fans out here, what's wrong with these Napanee?
Whoa! Suicide dive! Almost crushes that front row. Thankfully, there was that guardrail. GNW fans almost getting more than their money's worth. Come for a show, leave with a wrestler in your lap here. Crushes that guardrail.
Outstanding agility by the big man. I mean, there's no one else out there that can move.
Absolutely nobody rivals PCO when you look at it. Full caliber athlete, can do it all. You know, Prophet had the idea to get outside the ring. He had that 10 count to try to recover, to try to breathe, get his senses and his wits back. And PCO catches him with that suicide dive. I bet he had wished he had stayed in the ring.
Seriously, I mean, it's a lot of high-risk maneuvers here by the big man. And I'm sure he's, feeling confident. But tonight, I got to tell you, Jeremy Prophet, he's got something to prove tonight. He's you know what I mean? He's looking confident. He's here to win it, Dr. Bob.
A big return for him, and when you come to GNW, you bring it your all. Cannonball misses! No water in the pool!
PCO's in a lot of pain right now. He looks to me like he's done.
Maybe went to the well one too many times there, Gurmami.
No doubt. He got lucky now. Now he's feeling the pain. And Jeremy Prophet is going to do what he does best, and that's take advantage of every situation so he can march towards victory as he should, because you know what? He's a winner.
Prophet's got to dip back in his bag of tricks.
I think he'll make a great TV champ, in my humble opinion, Dr. Bob.
Standing toe to toe.
Mawashi right to the thigh. Elbow by Prophet. PCO returns with his own elbow. Another Mawashi. You gotta love these Mawashis. Ha! PCO's just...
Look at these tests of strikes. I would call them almost tests of strength, but you know what? Both these opponents are not backing down. Kicks, strikes, elbows, chops, everything but the kitchen sink.
Oh, come on, Prophet.
Oh!
Come on, Prophet, get out of there. You don't want to be dealing with this Kushikan karate madman, this PCO, this all-around full contact athlete here.
He's fired up. You would not expect a matchup that went this long to have this much fervor, this much, these many strikes. But both of these opponents, they are in here to win it. Oh no! Choke slam on the apron. That's going to be a trip to the chiropractor tomorrow. My goodness. That has got to be all.
Man, both of these athletes are giving everything out here. They're giving everything, Dr. Bob.
Might not like Prophet before this matchup, but I sure do respect him and PCO.
I think PCO setting up for his belly to back suplex here.
Look at the strength from the outside. Belly to back, like you said.
Sinister strength on that PCO right there.
It's just a scary, scary amount of strength. Everything he does is just scary.
And Prophet.
He's going for the lariat. He's made famous. Oh! Almost takes his head off. He spun a full flip. He has pinned hundreds of his opponents with either the cannonball or that lariat.
Big smile on his face too. He's
feeling
it out here. He loves to deliver the pain, this PCO.
As you know, he's more prone to a lot of finishers, submission finishers lately. So you know he's going to want to strap on something. Perhaps to choke his opponent out here.
He's got a solid submission game here. I think he might have, Jeremy Prophet. Oh, wait a minute. Come on, Prophet. He's got the pin. Prophet's got the pin.
The feet on the rope.
What are you talking about? That was a brilliant pin by a brilliant wrestler. One of the biggest names in Canadian history. Jeremy Prophet just beat PCO, Dr. Bob.
I got to clean your glasses off.
You ain't cleaning nothing, brother. He just pinned him. Did you see that? Brilliant situational awareness.
PCO knows what happened. He saw that. The referee missed it.
PCO's
all
just
the
whining.
fans saw it.
Hey, PCO, just deal with the loss, okay? Be a big man. Deal with the loss. You got beat by a bigger man, and that man's Jeremy Prophet. Brilliant finish.
Well, Prophet could be a man here and declare that he did cheat on that one, but you know that's not going to happen.
I don't know what you're talking about. The man did not cheat, Dr. Bobby. Put him in the corner, okay? PCO's clearly being a bad sport. He's jealous. He got beat by Quebec's favorite wrestler, yes, Jeremy Prophet.
Huge win, and even more important, huge return for Jeremy Prophet. PCO has been unstoppable nearly so far. The match might be over, but the fight continues.
Come on, PCO.
Pop up power bomb.
The Napanee fans are going nuts. They want this. They want to see more of this violence out here. I think PCO should do what any self-respecting martial artists do.
Mommy, you know what's going on now? Cannonball!
This is uncalled for. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I'm smiling right now. He got his just desserts.
Look at these fans.
Fans are loving it.
Look at these fans. They want more of this.
Yeah,
what's wrong with you guys? Okay? Jeremy Prophet won fair and square. What about fair play? Isn't there any respect for rules in this game?
Well, one of the rules says you can't have your feet on the ropes during a pin.
He did not put his feet on the ropes, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, we're watching this ringside. We're calling it as is.
You see, tonight, fans of Great North Wrestling, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I went in there with Pierre, the Mountie, the Pirate, whatever he wants to call himself, that delusional imbecile, and I took him to task, and I beat him. I beat him fair and square, right in the middle of the ring, ended his undefeated streak. So now, as far as I'm concerned, that's old news. It's on to bigger and better things. We got a battle royal coming up to crown the first television champion here in Great North Wrestling. And you better bet it's going to be Jeremy Prophet. There is no one that is going to stop me. I am so not worried about the competition. It means nothing to me being in there with them. As far as I see it, I'm doing community service because I'm stepping in the ring with a ton of retards and allowing them to be graced by my presence. I'm through playing games here. Anyone wants to stand in my way, that's fine. I will go right through you and I will become the first Great North Wrestling television champion. And you best know that Jeremy Prophet is the star of this damn show.
Yeah, baby! Hi there, folks! It's yours truly, Sideshow Jack and the Madman Taylor. The Freak Nation. Tonight, folks, we're here in Napanee. That's right, Napanee. The Freaks are here. And tonight, we got ourselves a bunkhouse stampede match. That's right. False count anywhere. Weapons. See these little puppies? They're gonna be getting some brains smashed in tonight.
Hey, Sideshow!
What's up?
Tell them what we're gonna do to the Bruiser.
The Bruiser? This is all gonna come to a clean end Bruiser. You and the Crimson Shadow and these two other goons that you're bringing in, Harley Davidson to some David Star. We don't care who steps in. We're gonna eliminate them and they're gonna eliminate you boys next.
And everybody knows how it's gonna end.
That's right. So ladies and gentlemen, Napanee, get ready, because the Freaks are here. Yeah.
Tonight, Napanee, we're in a triple threat tag team.
Triple threat.
Against Freak Nation and some other tag team. It doesn't matter who that other tag team is.
Fat dogs.
We are gonna come out victorious.
Victorious! Freak Nation, you have no idea! Tonight, we're gonna rip you apart! You bring your weapons, we bring mine! I bring my weapons, 19-inch hammers! Let me tell you something, we're gonna rip you apart! Tell them, Cash! Tell them!
At the end of the day, Bruiser and his partner will be the winners.
Winners!
Yeah.
We are
together!
Oh, look at this. Crimson Shadow and Bruiser are regulating the situation here in Napanee. And you know, when it's Crimson Shadow and Bruiser, you know they're going to bring the pain, Dr. Bob. You know they're going to bring that brawling style, that grappling style, that all-around high-flying style. Big shout-outs to Bruiser. Look at that double axe handle.
We already know who your favorite is, Garmami.
Damn right. Look at the man with the strength, the pipes. Look at that. He's got it all figured out, Dr. Bob.
And this third team here in tonight for the triple threat bunkhouse brawl match. Harley Davidson and Mark Starr. Davidson with the do-rag in there. Mark with the vest that he just took off.
They're going to get smoked here tonight in Napanee. Oh, look at it. It's the Freaks. Oh.
The Freak Nation of Madman Taylor and Sideshow Jack are here. And the fans have lit up.
These guys have no honor. That's why Crimson Shadow are going to regulate the situation. They're going to get rid of these freaks and these two nobodies in the ring right now.
I wish you could call this down the middle. But
I'm being the most objective voice right here in Great North Wrestling. Everybody knows it. Crimson Shadow, the man's got the grappling skills. You know he's got the arm bars. You know he's got the leg locks. He's got it all figured out. And his partner, the big man, the strong man, the legend himself, Bruiser.
Make sure you cash the check later that they sent you for this.
Hey, man. Oh!
Might bounce, so watch out.
Who does this orange man think he is?
Mark Starr. Oh!
Who does
Here come the weapons! All weapons legal in this match.
These guys have no honor. Look at this freak over here and this orange guy.
The fans have been talking about this. That's Mark Starr once again, Garmami.
Yeah, well, he needs to go on a diet. He looks like a big friggin' orange. A big pumpkin. Happy Halloween, Dr. Bob.
Well,
I'm sure Bruiser will take care of him. He'll do it for Napanee. He'll do it for Ontario. He'll do it for Canada. Bruiser, one of the most elite wrestlers here in Canada.
Harley
North
Dave.
Wrestling. Look at that. Oh, yes.
I would say I'm sorry to cut you off, but I really aren't right now. And here comes Harley Davidson, and he's coming in with Sideshow Jack. Took Sideshow down. Sideshow Jack and Madman Taylor were expecting Bruiser and Crimson Shadow, but I know they're okay and they're ready to fight any team that comes on in. And the surprise outside, though, is they've aligned themselves here with Dark Cash.
One of the most brilliant individuals, one of the most strategic thinkers in the world. This man advises business executives worldwide as well as professional wrestlers. They admire his ability to
Freak Nation up to the top! Double team that crossbody as his partner set him up.
Oh, they dropped the big
Broke
man.
a table outside. This has reached pandemonium levels. Just a carnage outside.
Pin that pumpkin. There you go. Crimson Shadow
Mark
regulating the
Starr
situation.
and Harley Davidson have already been eliminated.
It just made you famous, Mark Starr.
Mark's out. I don't know if he's going to be able to be taken out. This is serious. His own volition, but...
Hey, man, you're going in there with Crimson Shadow. You're going in there with Bruiser. What do you expect?
Don't forget the
Look
Freak
at that
Nation.
The freaks. They're a bunch of freaks. I can't stand these freaks. Tonight here in Napanee, we're going to witness the end of this Freak Nation, whatever freak show, whatever they call themselves.
You know clearly well what they call themselves. The feud between these four, and especially Bruiser and Freak Nation, has been going on for the past 2 years. This might settle it tonight in a no-rules matchup here. This bunkhouse brawl. All weapons legal. We'll see everything and possibly the kitchen sink as well. Big knee drop down. Staple of Madman Taylor's offense going for the pin. You're not going to pin Bruiser this easily.
You see how high that freak went flying? You know, Bruiser can bench press like over 600 pounds. Did you know that, Dr. Bob?
Might be an exaggeration, but he is a strong man. You saw his promo and his biceps that he was showing off.
He's an elite athlete. He's been doing this for so long, and he's still in it to win it. And the man can fly. He's got the power. He's got it all. And Crimson Shadow, what an elite, highly effective partner to be, you know, in a team.
Going for the choke.
That's right. Choke him out right here. Choke.
That is not a pin, fans. His knee is across the throat. You cannot pin your opponent with a knee across the throat.
Now look at this freak here with this chair. What's this freak's name?
That is Sideshow Jack. You know that very well.
They have no honor. They're using weapons. What's wrong with these?
All
freaks?
weapons legal.
No,
All weapons legal.
no.
Come
Well, come on, Dr. Bob. That's what dishonorable competitors do, like this clown here. Look at this brilliant move. That's experience.
Bruiser with the reversal in that block. Freak Nation from nearby Brockville, where we are going to return with GNW in 2018. Brockville, Ontario, that is. So stay tuned to the Hannibal TV on YouTube and the HannibalTV.com for more information on that show and all upcoming shows. Freak Nation is almost a local hometown favorites, but they're always the favorites in every city they go with GNW.
They're cheesy. I can't stand them. I'm lactose intolerant, Freak Nation, and you people are cheesy. I don't like your I don't like your style. I don't like any. You bring weapons to the ring, but you know what?
Oh, and the big hammer!
Taste of your own medicine.
Right in between the shoulder blades. Jack might be regretting bringing that weapon in at this point.
Crimson Shadow, highly respected grappler, all-around submission artist. They know about him, Dr. Bob. They talk about him in Toronto. They talk about him in Winnipeg, in Vancouver. Where you at? They talk about Crimson Shadow. Look at this freak. What is this?
Tower of Doom! Brings his opponent hard down, too. Might be a tactical mistake, but look at the pain on Crimson Shadow and the Bruiser. Everyone's down in a heap. Madman Taylor is the only person, well, on a knee right now, but the only person standing. Might he be waiting for that big spear of his?
Why is he wearing a mask? This madman!
Oh!
Why does he have to cover his face? What is he ashamed of?
All four of these men as well.
We know they're not talented.
All four of these men as well. Freak Nation, of course. Madman Taylor, Sideshow Jack, and Bruiser, and the Crimson Shadow.
Oh, no.
The Battle Royal!
No! Oh, jeez.
Showman's rest! Could that be all to this big match?
They're cheating.
They finished it! They have taken their opponents down.
Uncalled for.
Huge piece of revenge. The Bruiser is in disbelief, but they have pinned Crimson Shadow. This could be the end of this war. which started the aces and eights, but have ended with Bruiser and Crimson Shadow.
Whatever, you freaks. You cheated again because you're a bunch of dishonorable. You have no honor. You have no respect.
What a huge win for them.
You and your
this
makeup.
must feel great. The years, the months and months and the years trying to get this piece of revenge back.
These buffoons. I can't stand these buffoons.
Don't worry about here.
Wait a minute.
Who are these giants, these behemoths? They look familiar, but they're just taken away, chopping down their opponents.
I just think I have a new favorite tag team, Dr. Bob. Get rid of these freaks. Get rid of them. Come on.
I mean, they're at a huge disadvantage. Freak Nation already wrestled a grueling triple threat matchup.
That's right. Elbow right to the face. These guys are giants.
Oh! Crushes his opponents with a splash, corner splash, and a big boot.
Look at the pride. Look at the confidence. Look at the brute aggression. These guys can move.
Oh, and the heart attack type maneuver. What are these two individuals doing in this ring?
Man, they're like taking down trees, Dr. Bob. They're taking everything down. They're taking down the freaks. They're doing us a favor here in Canada. Thank you very much. Brilliant.
No honor in this one, attacking their opponents.
What do you mean, no honor? They
They
redefine honor, Dr. Bob. What planet are you on, buddy?
Boy,
that's right.
Freak
freaks.
Nation is not looking good. They should be reveling in that moment, finally getting the revenge.
Thank you very
Bruiser.
much to these two high-level athletes.
I apologize to all our fans
Thank
about this.
you very much.
I apologize.
We don't need these freaks in Great North Wrestling. Everybody knows it. The fans here in Napanee are ecstatic. They're ecstatic, Dr. Bob. They're happy. People are going to be popping champagne tonight. Champagne. Don't you like champagne, Dr. Bob? Popping bottles.
A lot of pain in that ring right now.
That's right.
Refs, Jamie.
Down like trees. Go Houston.
And RJ looking.
That's my new favorite tag team. Right there.
My name is Clint Poe, and this is my brother Mark Houston. And together, we are the Axemen. You see, we're from the good old USA, and we're here to show you Canadians what a real tag team looks like. Tell them, Houston.
Freak Nation, you're the hottest tag team here in GNW. But what we did to you tonight proves that you may be the hottest, but are you the toughest? It's going to make you think now. Are you tough? Are you the baddest? Are you the best? Once you step in the ring, give us a shot, and we'll answer every question that you might have.
That's right, Houston. Because the Axemen's coming for you, Freak Nation. So when we get back to Canada, you can hide in the bushes. You can hide behind the trees. But when we come back, we're going to shake all the bushes. And we're going to cut down all the trees. And we will find you, Freak Nation. And when the Axemen find you, we're going to chew you up
and spit you out.
Lady Yasmine, you've got the belt. You're the champion. You look rather confident tonight, and you're facing a very formidable opponent. How do you feel about your match?
Honestly, everyone's talking, oh, she might be my toughest opponent yet, blah, blah, blah. She's from the Fiji Islands. She's got this Hawaiian exotic look about her. Well, honey, look at me. I'm exotic myself. I've got that Guyanese blood. I don't care where you've been, Japan, wherever, battle arts, I don't care. I'm torture chamber, I practice, I train just as hard as you, and I'm not scared.
Great North Wrestling is always bringing you the best. We look forward to this match. Great North Wrestling is always bringing you the best here, and tonight we have an international star, Iolana. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great, and you're going to be challenging Lady Yasmine for her belt, yes?
Yeah.
How are you feeling tonight?
Oh, fired up.
Fired up.
Super fired up. I really think I'm gonna win it. Yeah.
I think so too. You know, your coach is Yuki Ishikawa, well-known international grappling sensation in catch wrestling. I can't wait to see this match. I think Great North Wrestling appreciate your style of combat, and I believe you'll be able to submit your opponent because I think you're better than her, quite frankly.
Oh. Well,
No offense, Lady Yasmine.
You're right. You're right. I am. I'm way better than her.
You're Fijian.
I'm Fijian.
Polynesian.
You've got the element of the wild Polynesian. You've got the element of the submission master Yuki Ishikawa. I think you've got the full package right here, and quite frankly, a champion.
Credibility here at Great North Wrestling. She's gonna bring it. She's gonna be the new women's champion.
Yeah, couldn't say it better.
We got a Fijian here in Napanee, Ontario. Yes, that's right. Alani Iolana is facing the current Women's Champion of Canada. That's the GNW Women's Champion of Canada. That lady right there, Lady Yasmine. My name is Garmami. I'm joined by Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob, how you doing?
I'm excited for this one, Garmami. A GNW Women's Championship of Canada match is always a sight to behold. And these two warriors, gladiators of the ring, are facing off. It's Lady Yasmine's second defense of her championship, and you know she doesn't want to lose it here. Look who we have outside right now, your favorite.
The mastermind, the sinister advisor, one of the smartest people right now in Napanee, Mr. Dark Cash. Always advising the real champions, if you know what I mean.
I'm sure he wants that belt to come back with him and his new signee, I guess, Alani Iolana. She's a world traveler. She's fought in the States. She's fought in the UK, Japan. She's from the Fiji Islands, you know. She's going to use her experience in the world traveled just medal here to win the championship tonight.
She's fierce. She's intense. She's a competitor. She believes in herself. This woman is confident, and tonight I'm telling you, she's going to rip Yasmine's heart right out here in Napanee, Ontario.
There's some fighting words, you know, her disdain for the fans here. She's here just to win championships. Nice Lady Yasmine coming and using her grappling skills. Both these opponents are so evenly matched. You know what? Last time with Miss Alexia, she had more of a brawler on her hands, but these two can go toe-to-toe in the grappling. Trading arm ringers right now. Side headlock. You're going to watch this. A lot of submissions probably coming up tonight. A lot of technical wrestling. Both these opponents can fight and will fight their hearts out for the GNW Women's Championship of Canada.
The winner of this match will go on to face third-generation star Tessa Blanchard, who wrestled for WWE NXT and was recently a competitor in the WWE Mae Young Classic Tournament, of course. The match will take place on November 5th. This is a matinee show. The show starts at 1 p.m. in Rockland, Ontario. Make sure you visit greatnorthwrestling.ca for more information. Don't you dare miss it.
I was floored by that announcement, just like Alani was floored by that clothesline of Tessa Blanchard being signed to GNW, where some of the biggest stars come to compete. Tessa Blanchard, of course, that third generation. Her father, the very well-known Tully Blanchard, part of the Four Horsemen. But she's not just here to exist on her father's reputation. She's fought some of the toughest top women in the world.
Speaking of tough, look at this Alani Iolana. She's ruthless. She's mean. She wants to win. That's what a champion is, Dr. Bob. And the current champion there, Lady Yasmine, Miss Goody Two Shoes. I'm not taking anything away from her. She's a great talent. She's got a lot of heart, but she doesn't have that ruthlessness. She's not that conniving, evil
bulldog.
She just doesn't have it, Dr. Bob. And she doesn't have Dark Cash either.
Well, what she does have is a pinfall attempt right now, almost a 3 count. I have to hear you complain for a few hours on the drive up from Ottawa. So, Garmami, hopefully Lady Yasmine can pull this one out so I can hear you stop complaining.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, you know what? Lady Yasmine tonight, she is facing the toughest competitor she's ever had. A hyper-confident alpha female who can grapple and can go with the best of them. And she's got that international experience.
Well said, Garmami. Even the champion has mentioned, I don't know if she's a little bit intimidated, but has mentioned that this will be the biggest fight of her career. A year and a half ago, she started with GNW. It's been impressive in every single outing. But Alani could very well become the next champion here in GNW.
Look at the brilliant Dark Cash here, reminding the referee to do his job right.
I don't know what ref Jamie Hitchman's doing here right now. He should be pushing Dark Cash down.
No, he's getting regulated by Dark Cash because Dark Cash knows what needs to be done and when it needs to be executed. The man is brilliant. Have you ever spoken to him?
I try to avoid that at all costs. Thanks. Alani back. Almost in the ring. Drapes her down across the top. Cut her throat on the rope. Goes for a pin. A little bit of a shortcut, but does not get the win right now.
Her shrieks and yells, I mean, they resonate in this arena here. All the fans are scared of Iolana. She's from the Fiji Islands. For people who don't know, that's in the Pacific Ocean. It's between Vanuatu and the island of Tonga, of course, where many great Polynesian wrestlers have come from.
She wants to continue with that long lineage of very impressive Islanders. A feather in the cap it would be for her to win the championship here tonight. Pulling her opponent back into the middle ring. Doesn't want to leave anything up to chance. Doesn't want her to grab those ropes.
Lady Yasmine looks like a victim tonight. She looks like a victim. She looks like a loser. You know, she's looking for an exit strategy here.
This is way too early in the match to call that, Gurmami.
No, I'm telling you. I mean, we know she's going to lose because she doesn't have the fire that the Fijian one brings.
Snapmare down. Showboating.
You'll like it.
Seated
You'll
drop
like
kick
it, Dr. Bob.
To the upper shoulders.
We all love it. Great North Wrestling always bringing you the best talent, the best enthusiasm. Look at this. That's competitive fire right there. That's the desire one needs to have.
I don't know how you could say that, Grandma. The desire to win. Did you see her matchup, a 4-way ladder match where she was crowned the women's champion of Canada?
Well, I
She's
was
bringing
there.
that same fire here tonight.
Yeah, well, she had problems bringing that belt down. That was the universe telling her something, wasn't it? She got lucky that night. She should be buying lotto tickets. You got lucky, Lady Yasmine. We know it. Everybody knows it.
Hopefully she can't hear you from there.
I hope not.
Headlock right now. Fans willing Lady Yasmine to her feet. The crowd favorite. Smartly gaining a bit of leverage, putting her down to the floor. Like I said before, the ring technician that both of these ladies are. You're going to see a lot of submissions. You're going to see a lot of grappling.
This woman's sensei is Yuki Ishikawa, one of the most legit catch wrestling coaches out there internationally. She's got some solid grappling foundation tonight. And I know that Lady Yasmine's got some grappling. But tonight, guess what, honey? You're going to get choked out. You might even get your arm dislocated or heel hooked right here in Napanee. Deal with it.
Well, she's got those intangibles. Being a champion and want to keep her title. You know, all the experience and all the training in the world, you've got to back it up and you've got to show it in the ring. So on top of Tessa Blanchard and Rockland, there are more women going to be on the card with a mixed gender tag match. Michael Von Payton, MVP, and his wife Misty Haven will be taking on Vanessa Craven and the dastardly and always evil Uno. What a huge matchup with those four competitors. It'll be Missy Haven's big return to the ring. We haven't seen her in a few years, and I'm looking forward to that one.
It's exciting. It's the last show of the year. Fans from all across the country are going to be coming down to Rockland, Ontario to catch it live. And our fans here, oh, she's dancing again. Our fans here on the YouTube channel, Hannibal.tv, will definitely be looking forward to seeing this match online. Make sure you like the Hannibal TV on YouTube and follow Great North Wrestling on Facebook.
Look at this taunting.
She can taunt. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's got it all. What do you want, Dr. Bob?
Took too much time. The champion escapes from the corner. Lady Yasmine taunting a bit on her own.
I mean, she's got it going on too, I must say. She's got it going on. Big buddy drop.
Patented corner. Kick into the corner right now, and you know what? Lady Yasmine's feeling it.
Defeat? Impending defeat?
Well, I think Alani's feeling defeat right now.
No pun intended, Dr. Bob. Neck breaker by Lady Yasmine. Her hips don't lie. She's very, very talented. But tonight, I'm telling you, she's in deep water with a Fijian. You know, there's no such word as weakness.
This could be it.
in the Fijian language. Did you know that, Dr. Bob? I fact-checked
did not
it.
know that. Thank you.
There's no such thing as weakness.
Well, no weakness is being shown right now, and that was almost a 3 count. She really knocked her for a loop there, holding onto her head.
There's 3,522 words for the word weakness in Guyanese. Did you know that?
I don't imagine you're not making that up right now,
I
but
am,
I
of
will not
course.
fact check this right now. It's going for a fireman's carry, maybe a Death Valley driver. Escapes. Snaps her down. Into a crossface. She's hooked her arm, making it hard for her opponent to move anywhere. Rings of Saturn. Look at her right across her face, making it hard to move, making it hard to breathe, and she
bit her.
She bit her.
Brilliant Fijian
Definitely
style.
illegal.
Hashtag Fiji.
Drop toe hold. Muda lock perhaps. That excellent bridge. We talked about the submission skills of both these competitors, and it is on show right now. What a match. It could go either way. So evenly matched, these two.
Just give up, Lady Yasmine. Give up.
Dark Cash pulling the ropes back. Definitely legal as well. The referee's got to open his eyes.
Pull Dark Cash. What a cowardly way to break out of that submission move. Shame on you, Lady Yasmine.
Much worse, I'm sure, than biting your opponent's fingers.
Well, no, that's brilliant. Biting, that's very animalistic. That's a very pure, visceral way to show the enemy that you're in it to win it, Dr. Bob.
You are a poet. And a liar, but a poet. Working on her leg now. Oh, no, just pulling her to the outside. The submission moves and in-ring prowess of both opponents has turned into an outside brawl.
Just give up, Lady Yasmine. You're not a champion. Alani Iolana is the real deal.
I don't know what she's looking for right now. Can't imagine anything legal.
She's looking for Lady Yasmine's soul right now because her soul just got crushed right under the ring. She ain't got nothing. Lady Yasmine got nothing. And tonight, look at this.
This will be a disqualification. The referee catches it. Dark Cash doing his dirty work outside.
How are you going to call that dirty? It's brilliant. That's what a manager should do. This man is the leading manager in all of professional wrestling, in my humble opinion.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Typical Lady Yasmine.
Lady Yasmine's got to get out of this.
She's got a victim syndrome, this Lady Yasmine. Just give
Chops
up.
with a chair. The crowd with bated breath. Oh!
Great North Wrestling.
This is not what Great North Wrestling is all about.
It's about action.
How is she going to get up?
It's about action. It's about intensity. It's about who wants to be a winner. And that lady right there, all the way from the Fiji, knows she's a winner. Look at her. She's confident. She's tough. Look at this victim here. Look at this victim.
I am so disappointed.
Will someone hand her a box of Kleenexes? We know she's crying. Okay, yeah, keep crying. Keep crying. You ain't a champ. Okay, get over it.
Champion Lady Yasmine is giving her all, and when you go for underhanded tactics like that.
It's not underhanded, Dr. Bob. It's brilliant. It's the use of the ring. It's situational awareness. It's a win-win. She's being managed by one of the greatest minds in professional wrestling. Dark Cash, the sinister one. And look at this.
Lady Yasmine.
Look at this. She's tying. Oh, she's getting her hair done. She's getting her hair done. What do you mean disgusting? Clearly, Lady Yasmine needs a new hairdo. Alani Iolana is doing her a favor. You know, she's tying her hair because Lady Yasmine needs a new hairdo.
This is for the GNW Women's Championship of Canada. It can't end like this.
Well, it can. It's a humiliating way to show that Lady Yasmine is not championship material, Dr. Bob. She got lucky.
Asking the ref to call it here, to count. If it gets to a 10 count, she will be counted out, and the winner will be Alani.
You ain't got it, Lady Yasmine. You don't have the heart to get out of it. That woman right there, the Fijian woman, the Polynesian princess, knows what's up, and tonight she's going to be the new champ.
I'm sick to my stomach. Dark Cash acting like nothing's wrong.
Everything's excellent for Dark Cash. I mean, Dark Cash is a brilliant man. How many times do I need to remind you? Everyone here in Napanee knows it.
Disgusting end to this matchup, which was up until then a back and forth encounter. I was just in awe of all the technical prowess and the submission moves that I saw this match, but it's got to end like that. On a cheap count out.
The champ is here, Alani Iolana.
Garmami championships do not change hands on a count out, but she has a good reason for a rematch right now, having the win over her opponent by dubious tactics, of course.
You know, I don't appreciate your condescending, dubious. How are you going to put down this woman and all the effort she put in to beat that loser there, Lady Yasmine?
Garmami, I'm sure you're just a little insulted by the lack of hair, but you know what?
Well, I am. As a matter of fact, I am.
That was not a fair call at all.
We know she's the champ. I mean, she brought it tonight here in Napanee. She deserves the belt. Okay, this ain't right.
The belt does not change hands. What a matchup it was.
Good day, Great North Wrestling fans. I'm Michael Andrews, president of Great North Wrestling. This statement is in regards to Tessa Blanchard's opponent for the November 5th Afternoon of Champions card in Rockland, Ontario. I have made the following ruling after consulting with Commissioner Maloney and the Great North Wrestling Championship Committee. Tessa Blanchard was guaranteed a title shot at the Great North Wrestling Women's Championship of Canada and was scheduled to face the winner of the Lady Yasmine Alani Iolana match in Napanee last month. However, due to Alani Iolana having scored a countout victory over the champion, she will participate in the championship as well as the new #1 contender. Therefore, it will be a three-way triangle match for the title on November 5th at the Jean-Marc Lalonde Arena in Rockland. We feel that this is the fairest outcome for all athletes in the spirit of competition.
This is Hannibal, and this Saturday night, September 30th, in Napanee, I will be defending the Canadian Heavyweight Championship against the Vampire Warrior, Gangrel. Well, there's no doubt you are a warrior. You've been in the ring with the likes of The Undertaker, Kane, Edge, Christian. And you might even be a real vampire. You don't seem to age. You are rarely seen in daylight, and you have spiked teeth. But you might not know this, Gangrel. I am also a vampire. You see, I stay up all night long. I love the taste of raw flesh. I love the taste of blood. And vampires love to inflict pain and violence. This Saturday in Napanee, your face is gonna look like raw meat when I'm done with you. And I will leave Napanee still the Canadian Heavyweight Champion.
1, 2, Gangrel's coming for you. Hannibal, I'm coming for you in that Canadian Championship. Want some? Get some? Because I'm bad enough and I'm taking some. I'm coming for you now. 1, 2, Gangrel's coming for you.
He's been described as fierce, harsh, and menacing. Yes, I'm speaking about Gangrel, the Vampire Warrior, who tonight faces off against an individual. That individual right there, Hannibal the Death Dealer, the current Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Champion, who is known as a savage, as a violent man, as a man who's fearless, who's not afraid to go toe-to-toe against another vampire. Both of these two professional wrestlers consider themselves to be vampires, and here at Great North Wrestling tonight, we will find out who is the supreme vampire, who's got more ferocity, who is more wild, who is more wicked, who is more cruel. Is it Hannibal the Death Dealer, or is it Gangrel the Vampire Warrior? Both men lock up here. Clearly, Hannibal is by far the more foul and rotten when it comes to his raw aggression and his power. And tonight, I mean, he's facing a very, very tough opponent the Vampire Warrior. But as you can see, the man is consumed by violence. The man is consumed by the need to let the enemy, his opponent know that he doesn't give a damn. And he's going to put it down right here in Napanee, Ontario. This is Great North Wrestling, always bringing you the best action in the world. We've got fans in England, in Germany, in the United States, in Mexico, in Japan. Konnichiwa. Hashtag Great North Wrestling. Make sure you share this video with anyone who loves professional wrestling, hard-hitting professional wrestling. As you can see, Hannibal with the back elbow. Look at this man. He's consumed by violence. He is clearly fearless as he's facing off another vampire here. Gangrel, big kick to the gut. Now he's hammering Gangrel's back. And as we know, Gangrel has had a very storied career. He's been affiliated with the likes of Edge, Christian, the Ministry of Darkness. Yes, of course, the Undertaker's Ministry of Darkness. He was once married to the late Moolah Vachon. As well, I suppose he was the nephew-in-law of Mad Dog Vachon. And look, the man can still move. He's still dangerous as he goes to suplex the big man. Hannibal the Death Dealer goes in for the corkscrew elbow, goes for the pin right away, as the veteran should. Taking advantage of this situation a little too early. He needs to realize that he's going in there against Hannibal the Death Dealer, an individual with quite the amount of skill sets when it comes to professional wrestling and combat sports as a whole. Big kick to the gut. He's attempting to go for a DDT, but Hannibal hooks the ropes. Always situationally aware of where he is in the ring, and look at this big elbow. Knocks the big man down. It follows up with a kick to the chest. Hannibal the Death Dealer hits you like a friggin' truck. This man is on par with the likes of K1 kickboxing fighters when it comes to striking, on par with the likes of Glory kickboxing fighters. When he hits you, you're talking about a man who's 260 pounds, who knows how to deliver and distribute chops, yes, and pain and hits. This is Great North Wrestling right here. Oh, Hannibal goes right over the top rope as he goes flying. Check out the replay. Looks like Gangrel, the veteran, has a variety of tricks up his sleeve, as he is no small man himself. Of course, Hannibal might have hurt his lower back there, landing on the concrete. As you know, Great North Wrestling is the premier Canadian professional wrestling league, and you got to be tough to be wrestling out here, because there's no mats on the. You can't break fight. There's no Ukemis out here. You know what I mean? It's hard. This ain't the WWE. This is Great North Wrestling, and you're seeing two heavyweights here. As Hannibal, you see, he just snuck out of the ring because he needs time to recover, because he just hurt his lower back, and then he pulls on the legs here. Gangrel is getting, Gangrel, tough guy, but he's in for a beating tonight, and we're gonna find out who the real vampire is. Who is the elite vampire? And I'll tell you, look at this. Hannibal blocks that with his foot, returns with a spinning elbow. Well, not a spinning elbow, an elbow, solid elbows, and follows up with a solid lariat. Yes, of course, drops the vampire down. Now he's bringing a chair. Look at this. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Halloween, whatever you celebrate. Hannibal the Death Dealer is always giving, always delivering the pain. He's bringing the pain like Method Man. And you know, Gangrel returns his own arsenal of violence as he continues to chop. The veteran is relentless, but Hannibal counters, throws Gangrel right into the freaking metal post, almost dislocates Gangrel's shoulder, follows up with a double axe handle. One thing about Hannibal, he's ruthless in attacks. Look at him, continuously applying pressure. This man is consumed with a cruel tendency for violence. He is one of the toughest all-around professional wrestlers out there. You need to see this man live. Make sure you check out Great North Wrestling for the next shows. Obviously, our next show is the last show of the year, which is happening on November 5th in Rockland, Ontario. You don't want to miss it. Great North Wrestling is bringing WWE legend Savio Vega from Puerto Rico, as well as Tessa Blanchard. Make sure you check out GreatNorthWrestling.ca. Belly to belly suplex by Hannibal the Death Dealer, of course. Greco-Roman wrestling champion, freestyle wrestling champion. This man is legitimately feared in various grappling dojos all across Canada, from Montreal, Quebec to Ontario, be it Ottawa or Toronto. They know about him, trust me. And Gangrel here, he's dropping his own Muay Thai variation of elbow strikes, as well as big chop to the chest. But you know, I don't know if he can handle these chops here by Hannibal the Death Dealer, who's obviously quicker, younger, and more willing to bring the pain. As I mentioned, he's relentless and he's perverse and vile, this Hannibal the Death Dealer. Throws him back in the ring. Goes in for what looks to be like a submission hold, a seated abdominal stretch here. You know, the endless array of Hannibal's skill sets as a fighter and competitor is fascinating to watch. The man can grapple, he can brawl, he can do it all, man. And he's a heavyweight and very, very dynamic and quick for a big man here. We're talking about a guy who's about 6'4", 260, and he's moving around quick like the cat. Put 2 and 2 together, and he's about to drop a bigger man right in the middle of the cage here, in the middle of the ring, I should say. What is he signaling here for? What is Hannibal the Death Dealer signaling here for? Are you kidding me? He's going to go all the way up to the top? It's vampire versus vampire here at Great North Wrestling. Anything can happen. The madness is certainly in his house here in Napanee, Ontario. Big elbow misses as the veteran knows where to be right on time, escapes that elbow. He's feeling the love from the fans. The fans are clearly digging this vampire here, this blonde-headed vampire, Gangrel, the vampire warrior. It's fair to note that Hannibal is not necessarily liked here. Big clothesline by Gangrel. He hasn't had a show here in Napanee for quite some time. And the last time he was here, let's just say he was on the dark side of the force. He needs to go for the pin, goes for the pin. Hannibal kicks out, always situationally aware of where he is. Gangrel needs to seize the opportunity here. He's in a lot of trouble. Hannibal reverses. Outstanding. Floating Russian leg sweep here. Goes for the pin. Transition to the float over, of course. Going for the pin. If you're not familiar, the Russian leg sweep is very, very common in Russian judo as well as Russian sambo. As you're familiar, they go for the front roll or the back roll, which is the Russian leg sweep. Oh, Hannibal rams the vampire warrior right into the corner. Grabs the belt. The ref is out. The ref is out. Big duck by Gangrel. As he repositions the belt here, I mean, he could be using this for his own advantage. He's setting it up right in the middle of the ring. Does he have this? Does Gangrel have this? He's setting up for a DDT, I suppose. Oh wait, the referee's up. He just woke up from that. Won't allow Gangrel to use it. Hannibal kicks Gangrel to the gut. There it is. He's setting up for the sacrifice powerbomb in the middle of the ring. Hooks the arm, hooks the head. Gangrel loses to Hannibal the Death Dealer, Great North Wrestling Canadian heavyweight champ. Look at that, the man looks defeated. He looks like he's just been Hannibalized here in Great North Wrestling in Napanee, Ontario. Make sure you check out GreatNorthWrestling.ca for our next big show. It's the last show of the year. You don't want to miss it. Clearly, Hannibal's having a good time out here.
Fusion IT presents ferociously fierce, unforgivingly intense, and ruthlessly riveting. Canada's premier action-packed pro wrestling promotion, Great North Wrestling, returns to
to the Jean-Marc Lalonde Arena in Rockland, Ontario on Sunday, November 5th at 1 p.m. for Afternoon of Champions, our final event of 2017. The main event features WWE legend and Puerto Rican wrestling icon Savio Vega of Los Boricuas, who has the audacity, the boldness, and the competitive spirit to challenge the Canadian champion Hannibal, the Death Dealer, for the most prized title in Canadian wrestling. Yes, the Great North Wrestling Canadian Championship belt. Hashtag Great North Wrestling. The Women's Championship of Canada will be on the line in a triangle three-way match as champion Lady Yasmine is challenged by third-generation star Tessa Blanchard, who has recently made appearances on the WWE Network, and the vicious and violent Alani Iolana from the Fiji Islands, managed by the enigmatic and defiant Dark Cash. The first ever Great North Wrestling World Television Champion will be crowned in a 30-man battle royal featuring such wrestlers as three-time WWE Tag Team Champion Quebecer Pierre, former Canadian Champion and former Impact Wrestling star Wes Briscoe, two-time Canadian Champion Jeremy Prophet, Freak Nation Sideshow Jack and Madman Taylor, Nathan Banner, the Hawkesbury Spoiler Guy Gagne, the Heartthrob Stunning Steven and Fabulous Jacques, Jebediah Tatum from the Ottawa Valley, Ottawa's own Bruiser, the British brawler Ad Hutchinson from the UK, and many, many more stars. The ring will be rocking with mixed tag team action. Rockland's own wrestling couple Michael Von Payton and Misty Haven will square off against the Mountain, Vanessa Craven, and Evil Uno. Plus, more matches to be announced. Meet and greets and alcohol will be available on the arena floor for fans of legal age with proper ID. Get your advance tickets today for just $15 each, or buy 4 for $40 online through ticketweb.ca or in person at Jumbo Pizza Rockland and Snap Fitness Rockland. Tickets will also be available at the door. The event will be hosted by the Steel Warrior Yves Drouin and recorded for video release on GNW's The Hannibal TV YouTube channel and television release on Télézé's Les Enrages du Ring documentary series. Great North Wrestling in Rockland. Don't you dare miss the action. Visit greatnorthwrestling.ca for more information.